and you look amazing.
I see it. I got it together.
Hey, everybody. What day is it? It's the best day of the week. It's Tuesday. It's our day. It's time for Making Me Matter. And guess what? I got my faves here.
We matter.
You matter.
You matter.
You matter.
You and you
matter.
and you and you.
Yes. Yes.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys had a good week. Hey, Tracy. Good evening to you, and God bless you, too. Shani, hi, my sissy. Hey, Leisha. I'm so glad to see y'all on here. I hope you guys are doing good. How was everybody's weekend? I hope you guys had a good weekend. You had a good weekend?
It was straight.
That's good. How was your weekend, Toya?
Oh, it was good. It was good.
I had a good weekend, too. I hosted a fashion show.
Nice.
It was so adorable, though, because the fashion show was in Monroe, and it was senior citizens.
Oh.
When I tell you
that's
these
nice.
women came out, like, doing a thing, this one woman who was, like, one of my faves, I think she's become one of my faves, she had this platinum blonde, spiked white hair, just short, tapered, and she came out spinning and strutting and walking.
Oh, I'm going to do that when I get old.
Tasha, I see you on here. Good to see you. Hey, Cree. My cousin Crystal is on. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Did she listen to Luke? What you think?
She had to.
You
The
think
woman with
so?
the platinum
Yeah,
hair?
that's what I'm thinking. She used to listen to Luke.
Yeah, she's...
She was black?
No, she was white. But she was... when I say she
definitely
killed
listened
it,
to Luke.
she killed it. Hey, Sniper.
So she wasn't
Hey,
necessarily a
Pam.
Luke dancer.
No.
You know
But
what
just
I mean? But-
influenced by.
yeah.
I think that this woman would just been influenced by life because she was ready to move.
I like that.
That's what it
I want to
is.
be like that when I
Me
get
too.
older.
I want to be like that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Gucci, Sniper. So, look, before we get started... Y'all, I got ginger ale and I got gummy
Why
worms.
did
You
you
know,
get the other
life
bag
is...
right there?
Yeah, because you see, I'm almost done
Yeah,
with this
let me-
one. When I tell you... Jason said he's on duty. Jason knows when he comes here, I'm always like putting him to work.
Do it, honey.
Always putting him to work.
Do
So,
it,
y'all,
honey.
listen, let me tell y'all
I
something.
don't got nobody that be working for me.
You don't have anybody? Jason works for you.
Jason don't work for me. I don't have nobody that work for me.
It's not work. It's fun. If Toya asked me to, it's
not
my
fun.
pleasure. It's my pleasure if Toya asked me to do something.
I need to recruit some
It's
people
not
to
work.
work for me.
It's not fun or work if I ask you to get me ginger ale and gummy bears?
It's pressure.
Why is it pressure?
Look at all this. It's pressure. Like if I look at all the people that's watching the Wu-Tang
Right.
Tiffy B's. If I don't
Yeah,
fulfill the obligation
they're gonna flood his timeline
on a Sunday,
Yeah,
I don't need those problems.
after church.
On my way to brunch, on my way to sin. Now
After
look at my
church.
feed, and this is what I'm.
And this is
I
what you-
don't
right.
need that.
Right. He
Right.
don't- he
You
don't need
got
that.
gang.
He don't need that.
Right. So here's what I want to do. I need you, Toya. I need you available on May 3rd.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I need you available, Toya. I need you, Jason.
I've been in that.
Jay.
Reps.
Oh, you actually are going to get a clap.
Reps.
So yeah. So on May 3rd. Amazing. On May 3rd. Norm, what I want to do.
Ooh.
So I posted a video this weekend about I posted a video and I was saying it on Toya's show. I was just on Toya's show a couple of minutes ago,
Yes, we had fun.
which was super duper dope.
Yes.
You guys got to
had
follow
fun. We
her.
had fun.
I
We
need
had
you guys
fun.
to follow her, and definitely it's a you got a page and a personal page.
Yeah.
Outstanding
Find one of
women.
them. Find one of them.
No, they're gonna find both. I need you guys to find both. Outstanding women who help
Heal.
Outstanding women who help heal.
Yes.
Follow that
Ow.
page. Ow.
Ow.
And follow her personal page.
That's me, Latoya
Thank
Chanel.
you. Yeah, that's my girl.
Follow me.
Follow her. So y'all ready for this? I posted a video dealing with Jaheim's Diamond in the Rough. And people were, it was a lot of comments on there. You know, and I think people thought I was going through something. One thing I don't do is ever post what I'm like really, you know what I'm saying? But it was a segue. Do I get a point for segue?
You do.
for us to come together. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Ghostess with the mostest.
Peace.
To do an unbothered night of discussions.
Nice.
He said, she said. Sniper, I want you and Jason and Toya.
Okay.
I want us to be on a panel
Okay.
to go ahead and deal with this thing with relationships. So my goal is to do it May 3rd from 7 to 11. I will keep you guys updated on the venue. It's still in the works. I promise I will let you guys know. Storm Norm the General is going to go ahead and be the DJ for the night.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, dang, y'all flooding this kind of early. Let me see what's going on in this comment section. Alicia, big shout out to you. I see you on here. Hey, Tasha Folkwise. And I gave a shout out to my cousin Crystal. And then Snipe said, where did Snipe? Snipe said something. You giving away 20 free tickets for, whoa. Sniper, when is your comedy show? And by the way, y'all, just a little heads up. Just because I call him Sniper, don't give you a pass to do it. You guys call him Snipes. Don't call him Sniper. That's my personal nickname for him. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't do that.
No, get him straight.
Absolutely.
Get him all straight. Man.
This Thursday, 8 p.m. in Fort Lee. This Thursday, 8 p.m. in Fort Lee. And so, if giving away 20 free tickets. Wow. So my thing is this: the first 20 people to just type in the comment section saying me, you guys get a ticket to go check out Sniper
awesome.
at
like
his
that.
comedy show. Do you like that, Toya?
I love that.
Wasn't that beautiful
I
how he
love
just
that.
said, I'm giving away 20 free tickets?
I love that. That's awesome. Yeah.
9 Degrees Lounge. You ever heard of that before?
In Fort Lee, no.
I never
I
heard
don't go
of it.
out. Y'all know I be sleep by
I
8:30.
don't be in Fort Lee. I don't be in Fort Lee.
I be sleep
You
by
don't either?
8:30.
It sound nice though.
Yeah, 9
I do.
Degrees Lounge. Y'all go ahead. If you put in the comment section me, you get a free ticket to Snipes Comedy Show this Thursday, 8 p.m., Fort Lee at 9 Degrees Lounge. Make sure you go ahead and type in the comment section me, and you will go ahead and get a free ticket to his comedy show. Hey, Andrea Harper Booth. It was good seeing you at Sandy B's birthday party. How are you? So, look, Toya just had her show, and we were talking about a couple of things.
We did. We talked about a whole lot of
We
stuff.
talked about a whole lot of stuff. And I kind of want to continue that.
Please.
So the first
go.
thing,
Let's go.
get this, because the first thing, you know, I'm a clap and jump. The first thing that you talked about was the friend piece.
Yes. Yes.
How important is it to have friends in this moment of your life where you can actually feel like you can call them friends? Because I have my friends, and I have said no new friends. And every time I say no new friends, God puts me in places where I connect with people and a friendship is developed. And I'm grateful. But
That statement, no new friends, comes from a very broken mentality, because especially for those of us that are followers of Christ, you never know who he's going to use you in their life. You know what I mean? So you can't say no new friends, because you never know where he's going to lead you. He can say, okay, you know what? I'm assigning you to this particular person, even if it's you're just going to call and check on this person, and then that person develops some sort of fondness or something for you. So we can't say that. That comes from a very broken place. You know what I mean?
no new friends is a broken place.
It's
What
a
about you,
broken
Jay?
place.
Come from a light skinned rapper, and he looking real weak in
Jason?
the game right now. Like,
Jason?
no new friend. Nobody was saying that before. No new friends. Nah, you happy to make friends. Like, everywhere you go to college, you go to church, wherever you going.
Right.
You got some people that can expand your life. Like,
Right.
Yeah, y'all
Right.
know we can't follow Drake. He from Canada.
You can't follow Drake.
Drake? What are you doing? No new friends.
Reverend
Talk about
Sylvia,
it,
good
dude.
to see you. My girl Tasha. My girl Tosh. Tosh, it's good to see you. Tosh, let me just say this.
ain't
Can I?
following Drake.
Toya. I really, and Jay,
What's up?
I want y'all to get Tosh on your show.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Tosh is a businesswoman,
Okay.
a wife,
Mhm.
a mother.
Mhm.
Tosh and I were best friends back in high school. She was one of my best friends in high school.
Piscataway High.
Nice.
Piscataway High, graduated in
Good
95.
basements. Good basements. Parents had that Blockbuster card. I know about it.
What you know about it?
A little bit. Continue. I'm sorry, Taj.
Well, that wasn't my issue, y'all. Because listen, let him talk about his basement issues. That wasn't my.
No, it wasn't issues.
Oh wait, he said it wasn't issues.
It was conquers. It was achievements, and it wasn't issues.
Oh my gosh, Tosh, do me a
Your
favor.
thoughts.
Tosh, if you got a second, call up here 646-233-1302 because I want them real quick I want them to know what you do. I've always been proud of you. I've always admired her, even in high school. She's like, you know how we are. We love smart people.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha has been smart like forever.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she's taking her brains and really utilizing it and doing big things.
That's awesome.
Tosh, where were you just at? You were at the she said Reverend Sylvia said the volume is down. How do you turn this up? Is it that one? Okay. Oh, that sounds amazing. That definitely sounds. I can hear me better. Can you hear me better too?
I can.
Tosh was just at. Okay, she just turned it up a little bit. About to call.
Is
Yeah,
that better?
Tosh, give us a call 646-233.
1302.
Yeah. Because she was just at the stock exchange
Nice.
on the floor, on the trading floor,
Okay.
and
Nice.
I want her. I think is she out here? Is she in Plainfield now or Denellen? I can't remember where she is. But at the end of the day,
I got a Tasha and Denellen too.
do you?
I do.
Let me tell you something. That's a good thing. She's an incredible woman.
Me too.
You got a Tasha and Denellen too?
Yeah.
Don't you got? Never mind.
Go ahead and spill the beans, Jason. What else you got?
I got a fly jersey on. Y'all like the red? Let me know if y'all liking
so
the red right
nice.
now. You know.
I'ma just drink.
No,
over here.
we need to know, Jay. What else you got?
I got
Wait,
a dope
wait,
show every
wait,
Monday,
wait.
Babes and Ballheads.
Hey, clap
starting
it up.
9-ish. Make sure y'all watch it.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
Who come with that?
You said what comes with the show? The Soul Survivor Barry. He usually sits right here. I'm sitting right there. You know, make sure y'all tune in every Monday. Start 9-ish.
Every Monday, not right. And you hear
9-ish.
what he said, 9-ish, because
9-ish.
Jason
Very
is
entertaining.
not going to start at 9 o'clock. Oh, okay, y'all. That's Tasha. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yep, that's her. Tosh, can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Yay,
Hi.
Tosh, hi.
How are you?
Good. Tosh, meet Toya and Jason.
Hi,
What's going
Tosh.
on?
How are you?
I'm well. How are you guys?
Good,
Golden.
good.
Tosh was my girl back
Nice
in
to
high
meet
school.
you.
Yes.
She went to down to Virginia Beach with y'all.
Tosh, where did you graduate? North Carolina A&T?
No, I went to Montclair State for undergrad and King University for grad school.
I know she wanted to. Didn't you want to go to North Carolina at one point?
I did. I always wanted to go to HBCU.
Yeah, Tasha's like into the whole. I love that about her. Nothing wrong with being black and loving your own people.
Oh, absolutely.
Y'all went to Greek Fest together?
Absolutely,
We went to
absolutely.
Piscataway together.
I love the way you
You
sway.
said
away
Greek
from-
Fest?
I got a feeling they all went to Greek Fest or
No, me and
or they
Tasha.
went to.
Tosh,
you
were
talking
we
about
not
Belmar?
angels, Tasha? We were angels.
I feel they
and
went to Jones
how
Beach
about
or
my
something
dad
together.
was just talking about you the other day.
Was he?
We-
Tell
he
your
told
dad
the
I said
sto-
hi.
Yes, he was. You know what? He told
They said
stories
it
to
was
my
too
mom.
low.
I don't believe it's true.
Said
Now,
it was too low.
remind me about this. Was there a time where we wanted to leave school? My dad picked us up, both of us up from school,
What is?
and we called your mother later to tell her about it. Is that true? Because my mom swears that this didn't happen. My father swears that it did. I don't recall.
Tasha, there's probably. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I thank God there's a whole lot of stuff I don't remember. I'm just gonna say that, just in general, because just the times that we just had in school, we had some good times in school. Tosh,
sure did.
Tosh got blessed with a car early.
Mm.
You know
Nothing
what
like
I'm
that
saying?
one.
She
Oh,
had
the black
the black Acura.
Ooh, and an act.
But wait a minute,
A legend, Vigor.
she had the legend. But wait a minute.
Ooh.
But
no,
wait.
no, it was Integra, the black
Integra.
Ooh,
Integra.
still,
Oh,
all
that's
them
nice.
acts
I love
was,
that.
was real.
But then
That's nice. 'Cause
Had-
I had a 78 Granada, so
Had an 87 Corolla.
I had a 78 Granada. 78.
I didn't have anything in high school. I did not have a car until I graduated.
You had options.
We had a car, Tiffany. We had a car. It's our car.
Always got options.
Much
See
as
what
we
you
used
say.
to, riding that car, that was our car.
Tosh had a system in her car
Cars ride by.
with the booming system.
system.
Tosh, did we not live at
Oh.
Route 1 Flea Market? Oh my gosh, that's where I got
my
my
goodness.
herringbone. Oh, I love a herringbone.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you all about Tosh. Tosh, tell them a little
Tupac
bit
had a nose
about.
ring, too.
Yeah, I love it. Tell everybody what you do, because you're I don't even know where to start. I know I saw you at the stock exchange. I know your firstborn is in school, and
Yep.
talk about all of
So I
that.
have two kids. So I have two daughters. I can't believe that my youngest daughter just turned 18. She is going to be going to college in a few months. She's deciding where she's going to go. So we'll find that out probably by May 1st. We did 1,000 hours on the road these last 2 days. We went to UMass, and then on Sunday, yesterday we went to Penn State, and on Saturday we're going to UConn. She got accepted into the University of Hawaii. We're not going there to go visit, but there's a few other places. So she will be deciding about that. She's going to do biology. She wants to do pre-med to be a dermatologist.
Nice.
And my eldest is a sophomore at the University of Southern California, USC,
Nice.
studying business.
Nice.
Woo! Woo!
That's awesome.
I'm a serial entrepreneur. Like Tiffany said, we've been friends forever. Both of us used to work all the time in high school, and I just, continued on. I've always had an interest in real estate. So, and I've always juggled a lot. So I graduated, like I said, from Montclair State. I graduated a year early because I did want to go to HBCU. I realized that to transfer, I would lose a bunch of credit and a bunch of money. So I said, no, we're not doing that one. So instead, I took 19 credits a semester and graduated in under 3 years from undergraduate.
Nice.
19
And
credits in a
then
semester.
after that, I started my
Yeah,
career
yeah.
working in Newark in high school. Realized that I wanted to reach more students than I could at working at one district. So I decided to start my own business when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter. And I also started a real estate business at the same time. So I had an educational firm, a real estate business, and a newborn. And I was going to graduate school.
Nice.
So when I say I juggle a lot,
Let's
I juggle a lot. But I've been doing real estate investment since 2004. I've been a business owner since 2004. And I've been working with other businesses in terms of Goldman Sachs. I've been trained by them, also with Cornell University, to be able to work with other business owners and help them grow their businesses. So I do all of that every day, juggling a bunch of different businesses and doing real estate.
That is awesome. Kudos to you. That is
Word,
Tosh,
the
just-
epitome of black excellence.
Yes,
right there.
Toya.
Thank you.
Yes, I love
Thank
that.
you.
Toya,
appreciate
when
that.
I tell you,
Yeah.
I knew you would love that as a black woman
That's awesome.
and just being in the area local.
yeah.
Because I don't think that there's a lot of hidden gems
Of
that's
course.
right around us, and we do not acknowledge
Right.
that.
Right.
Everybody's so busy trying to shoot for all these big names and these well-known people and things like that. No. There's greatness right in front of us.
Course.
Everywhere.
Of course it is.
And I had to let you guys hear. And honestly, she still didn't even give y'all the half. That's a snippet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate
That's
that.
a snippet.
Very much. I appreciate
So
that.
I love you, Tosh. I appreciate you for calling in.
I love you too. It's very nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
Tiffany,
you.
we
You too,
definitely
Tosh.
have to meet up. There's some things I want to do with you. I'm working on some big things with real estate and working with entrepreneurs. So I
Say
definitely
less.
want to make sure that we talk about that.
Listen, say
And,
less, because I got something to tell you. I can't make the announcement, and I'm not going to, but I will tell you behind closed doors.
Okay, so I will be waiting for your call or your text.
All
Again,
right.
pleasure meeting you all. Have a great
You too.
show, and hopefully I'll get to meet you guys in person at some point.
Absolutely.
You will,
Absolutely.
Tosh. Love you, Tosh.
Bye
Love you. Have a
bye.
wonderful night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You mean to tell me y'all had the Akintegra And
Yeah.
y'all ain't hit up Jones Beach. Y'all ain't hit up Greek Fest, Philly,
I didn't
the
do.
Plateau, none of that stuff.
I did not do.
Pin
my,
relays, none of that.
okay, can I?
Act Integra, and we talking like 90.
I
that
did
one?
not do my dirt with Tasha.
I didn't say you did dirt.
Oh, wait.
I was just saying that visiting where black people frequent at and socialize. That's
okay,
dirt.
so-
would
No.
I put dirt on your name?
I just
Tiff and dirt, like
It
that don't even mix. You know, like I
no.
wouldn't
Well,
say that.
Tasha and I didn't do that part. I had another set of friends. that
Tasha,
I-
good, clean girl.
Tasha,
Good, clean girl.
Like the Black Awareness Rally. You know?
that's my girl. And I had another, and at the end of the day, that whole friend component. Tasha and I have been friends since we were 14, 15 years old. But she had her friends. I also had my friends, and we were still friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I did go to the Plateau. I did do Virginia Beach. I did, amen. And so
She said, "Amen."
did I tell y'all that I got ginger ale today?
You can't even see it because it's green. I think that's hilarious.
Word.
Like you can't see it; it's green.
They
So-
think you got Henny in your bottle.
Right, it's
You got that
ginger
yak.
ale.
It's green. It's green. You can't see it.
Denise Sparrow is on. Hey, Barry Smith. Good to see
Piece
you.
of Soul Survivor.
Tony, I see you. He said, hi, Tiffany and panelists. So, y'all, I wanted to talk to y'all about friendships first, and then we're going to dive into this relationship piece because on Toya's show, Toya was talking about friendships.
Yes.
And we were talking about and I'm going to be honest with you, when I saw Tasha on here, that's what shifted my shondo to get her to call because there's longevity. Toya, do you still have friends that you just like have had friends for like a long time?
Kindergarten.
Wait a minute.
Kindergarten.
Jason,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
do you still have friends that
Yeah.
you and Toya have known each
Well, I'm
other
about to say,
forever?
first of all, I've known
That's
Jason
why
since he
that's
was
why
in
I
the.
slid back. because-
What is that? 5th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
About that.
You
Yeah.
don't see that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that. And we were talking about how the truth is, y'all, we talk, the three of us, every single day.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And we're each other's lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
For different reasons, not for a specific reason. And it's not like we look to gain and drain somebody.
Right.
Because that's another thing. I don't do friendships that are draining.
I don't do any kind of draining relationship. If you have a draining energy, no.
I can't do.
Boundaries. Not doing that.
Toya, I had to cut somebody off, I promise,
Cut a
2
lot of
months ago because of that. And this is somebody that I have had in my life for almost 30 years.
Be like that.
And
do.
it got to a point,
do.
Jay, I couldn't do it. I was sick and tired of being reached out to only when you got something going on. Like,
And doesn't your energy feel different after talking to them? Don't you feel drained?
I don't want to talk to anybody else.
You feel drained afterwards.
Completely drained. Don't want to talk to anybody.
That's not good.
Oh shoot, my church mother, Mother E said, "What was he like in the 5th grade?"
The
Don't
same.
you say a word.
Exactly the same.
Really?
Jason has not changed. I mean, obviously he's mature and he's grown now, but he's exactly the same. There's nothing different about him. He was always the same cool person since 5th grade. He has not changed one bit.
And that's a
Since
good
kindergarten.
thing.
Same demeanor.
Oh shoot, Mother E said, "Was
Thank
he
you,
cute?"
Toya.
She said, "Was he
Jason's always
cute?"
been cute.
I had a high top back then. Like
He did.
Mother, like this don't
Yeah,
flow
he
with
was-
how I was.
that
back
bald
then.
Mother
stuff-
E.
That
this
bald
wasn't
stuff
it.
happened recently.
Yeah, yo, I
He
get
Really?
it.
He
Yo, I
had
a good
he
hairline.
had waves
Wait
and
a minute.
everything.
I saw pictures of
Unibrow,
your hair. Your hair
everything.
was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
he
gonna
had
go back
waves
or
and
leave it
everything.
It's a
Y'all
wrap?
know it ain't natural if I grow it back. I just don't want the ridicule of it when I grow it back. If y'all accept me, I will.
No,
gonna
no,
accept
you good.
you,
Y'all ain't gonna accept me?
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
good. No, but Jason was always cute. I had to get on him one time. No, we was
Which
at.
one?
Remember, we was at a penthouse in New York, Trump penthouse,
Did you hear him? He said,
right? And
Did you get on me or got
I
on?
had to get on you.
"Pastor
What I
Jason
did? What I
Hendrickson,
did?
good to see you."
And we was
Jason.
at a party, and I looked at him, and Jason had started gaining weight, And I was like, I looked at him and he had like a beer belly or something, and I was like, I said, this ain't you. I was like, this ain't you.
Yeah, that's real.
I was
Were
like,
you going through something at that time?
I'm always going through something, but I was going through a lot of cans of Coors.
yeah.
Like,
I was like,
I thought since it was light, it wasn't going.
nah. I said, this ain't you. I was
Wrong.
like, don't do that. That's not who you
She
are.
did.
But at least you have to see. That's the purpose of a friend, to tell you the truth.
I was like,
Word.
That's the purpose of
That's
a
not
real
you.
friend, to tell you
Yeah,
the truth.
yeah. I was like, don't do
Yeah,
that.
nah,
Don't
and
do that.
I wasn't even. I was like skinny fat.
Yeah, he was.
I
He
know
was never
exactly
big.
what that means.
He was never big fat
Skinny
at all.
fat.
Exactly
Skinny
what that
fat's the
means.
worst fat. If I was big, like if my face and everything matched it,
No.
it'd have been alright.
But it didn't.
So is it
9
safe to say
months.
that like a
It
skinny
big-
fat?
I
is
was like
a-
6 months.
yeah,
like
he
a
was about
lowercase.
6
Is that a
months.
lowercase b?
Yep.
Damn.
He was a lowercase b.
Shit.
He said
He was a lowercase b.
Lowercase b.
Word.
That's okay. I just got on the
She
scale.
wasn't the only one to tell me that.
He was a
That's all.
lowercase b.
So people
yeah.
were telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
But
was a
you know
wild
what?
night.
It's important that
Was a wild.
Wild night.
I believe it.
We can talk about that after the show.
Mhm.
Tosh just said Tiffany is literally the same person since high school. Tosh, you know, my thing is consistency is a big deal.
It is. It is.
It
It
is.
is.
I can't stand seeing people that we went to school with, and they think that they so high and mighty, and all of a sudden they don't know who you are. They're so. I don't remember you. Oh, we spoke. Oh, we
People
were
act
friends.
Like that? People really act like that in real life?
They do.
Like I see it on like teenage, shows and movies, but in real life, people act
really
like that.
People really do that. Norm said they kicked. Oh Lord! Norm said they kicked me out the group, but
It
they
ain't
called
that
me
general.
personally.
General, you know I don't even know how to make a. I don't even know how to make a group.
Stop spreading these lies, Norman Bradley.
Norm, we
Ooh,
never
General,
kicked
you know I
out
don't know how
the
to make
group,
it. I
Norm.
just respond.
Stop spreading
Jason
these
said
lies.
lowercase b is crazy. Mother E, we love you too. Mother E, you need to stay on because we get ready to jump into this thing about relationships. Jay. So we were talking on Toya's show about relationships, how people are, what's the thing with the boundaries,
Right.
the emotional part.
Yep.
What is love?
What is love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Okay. Uh-huh.
Or what's her name? V. Bozeman.
I love her.
Oh my God. That what is love?
I
You
love her,
blast that
yeah.
in the car, that thing gets real.
Yeah, I love her. I love V. Bozeman.
Hey, Chantel. Steve! Good to see you, Steve! Thank you for jumping on. Steve is about to type. I can feel it in the spirit. My favorite
Steve is
show.
the one I was arguing with.
Yes!
Hey, look, hey Steve, or whatever. It's like, no, I'm only playing. Hey Steve.
Hi, Lakia Lemon. Yes, he did. There he goes. My favorite show. So here's my question. Have y'all, either one of y'all, ever been in a relationship where it's like, you know what, I love this person. I'm going to stay in it because I believe they're going to change.
Yup.
We've had a great friendship. We've been cool.
Yep.
And I think that there's a chance that they can because I'm getting this part of them, but that's not who I got when I started. And because they started one way, I believe they can go back to that way.
Yep.
What did you do when you realized that it wasn't changing?
Wasted 10 years of my life. Look, I'm always transparent. I wasted 10 years of my life waiting on him to get back to being that person, and then he never did. And that was my fault. That was all my fault. He was showing me who he was, and I wasn't believing it. So,
Wow.
wasted 10 years of my life.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, what about you?
It's funny. I thought I was, but then I realized I wasn't loving myself, nor did I love that person. We was just two smooth criminals
You know
acting
what?
like we
Wow.
were civilians. We wasn't.
Wow.
We wasn't
Did you
civilians.
You had to
Say-
be honest with saying, I thought I did,
but I
didn't.
ain't figured this out till later. I was like, we was just some criminals, and we thought we loved each other, or I thought that we loved. Nah, I ain't love myself. So how can I love you? We was just doing what we was doing for too long of an extended period, But we were some liars. We were some cheaters. We were some criminals.
You said
and when I mean
acting
criminal,
like
still,
y'all was civilians.
Yeah.
That's
Like
serious.
civilians.
That's
That is.
serious.
Isn't that powerful?
like stealing
Ooh.
your heart. We were stealing each other's hearts, stealing each other's time, thinking it was going to be something
Just
bigger.
acting. Everybody acting.
Everybody's acting.
So
And
when do you come to the part where it says show's over? Dang, the show ain't even over.
I'm a drink.
Let me go ahead and click this real quick. Toya,
I'm drinking.
the show ain't over. You go ahead and take a sip.
I'm drinking.
But when you know you don't
didn't
want to
sip
be
when
part
I
of
said sip. You need to sip.
Damn, I told y'all. Commanding. I ain't want him to hear it because it was hollow right here. I got to crack another can.
So now, being honest about that, what do you do?
I don't have that issue. I know that what it was at that time, and
Is what it
I
was.
can't drink poison again. They be
can't
watching
even
y'all
think
too.
They do.
They be watching.
They do.
But it's real. Like,
Yes, they do.
you know.
Listen, Lakia said, tell the truth, sis. Yes. Chantel said, I left. Steve said, Steve, this went through me just now. Steve said, you waste time chasing a memory. Oh,
That
my
happens,
God.
too.
That's so powerful. Lakia said, we have to stop painting over a picture God has been showing us with cheap paint.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cry along.
It ain't even
Denise
cheap
said,
paint. It's
snap,
like
snap,
gum.
Jason Poetry. Right.
Gum on somebody's shoe, and we thought because it stretched out, it made a painting or something. Like it's
Art.
just pure trash.
Trash.
But then, okay, so even with that, y'all, what do we do with the heart? Because the truth of the matter is, even that part, you got to heal from that.
Yes.
So the healing part, what do you do?
Took years. Took years.
It does.
Took years. I'm talking about 6, 7 years. It took years to heal from that. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about myself. I'm still learning about life. I'm still learning about relationships. I'm still learning about how some men operate. I'm still learning about why I made those decisions, how I got into certain things. It takes years. It takes years to heal from situations like that, especially when you put so much time, effort, energy, your life into it. It takes years. It takes a lot of years.
It does.
So here's my next question. Y'all, thank you guys so much for chiming in. Go ahead, tag a friend, text a friend, tell a friend, let them know that the Making Me Matter radio show is on the air. Someone said, it takes time. I'm in it now. Steve said, you heal, correct yourself. Then you begin to attract better people.
Eventually.
That's good.
Yeah, eventually.
So here's my question. In the healing process, do you wait until you're completely healed to start dealing with somebody else?
Hell
Or
no.
do you just
No.
move on and just say, you know what? I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to date. I'm going to see other people. I'm going to talk to other people. And then let them be part of the healing journey.
Here, I feel very okay. Here's how I feel about that, right? Because it's very easy for people to say you need to heal before you move on. Yes,
Right.
I believe that there is a certain amount of healing that you can do by yourself before you can move on to another relationship, right? There are certain things that only you can figure out. This is your issue. This is your problem. There are certain things that only you can figure out through therapy, through prayer, through journaling, through whatever it is, right? However, here is my issue, right? And here's my issue with us, especially us as black women, right? We will sit out of the dating and relationship game for years, maybe decades at a time, and then want to get back into it and say, well, I healed and I worked on myself and I did all of this work, this, that, or the other. And that's all fine, well and good when it's just yourself. But you never know who you really are in relation to someone else unless you're with someone else.
No doubt.
You understand what I'm saying? So you can say that I did all of this work and I know I'm fine because I healed this, that, or the other, but that means nothing. You were healing from what you were in. Now that you have met someone else, who are you now in regards to this relationship and in regards to this person? And I find we do that a lot. And we do that a lot, especially black women. I notice women of other races, they quick to find somebody else. They
get married like within 2 months.
And then if that marriage don't work, let me tell you something. I work with a woman who was married to this guy for 20 years. They got divorced. Within 2 months, she had put herself on dating websites and she was already out there dating within 2 months. Because she was like, and I was like, me in all my blackness, I was like,
Melanie,
girl, you don't want to take time, and you don't want to just take time for yourself and you just heal. She was like, no. She said, no, actually, I don't. She was like, I'm not here to be by myself. I'm here to be here with a partner, with a mate.
No doubt.
She was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was like, oh. Ooh.
I respect that.
We are here to love.
And listen, right. So I was like, oh, okay. But, black women, that's the advice we give each other. Right. Girl, just take some time for yourself.
Take some time. Don't date nobody.
Don't date nobody. Don't move on too quickly. That doesn't look good. Don't do this. Don't do that. And the thing is, we spend all this time alone.
And life is passing.
All by ourselves, and then think we got all the answers by the time the next person comes along 5-6 years later. And the fact of the matter is, you're behind the 8 ball. You don't have all the answers because you've been by yourself for 5 or 6 years, not in a relationship, seeing how you're supposed to interact with men or socialize yourself around men. You've been alone and around your friends and around your family and it's like it doesn't. You're not learning anything. You're not growing. Again, I do believe we all may need specific amount of time by ourselves to work on our issues, but staying alone 5, 6, 10 years and then thinking that you've healed and you know everything by the time you meet somebody 10 years later, it don't work like that.
Toya?
It don't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
And then can I be honest with you and check me if you think I'm wrong too? By the time you try to jump back into the game, it's like everything is totally different.
But you healed though. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, but you healed though.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, Troy Edwards, good to see you. Creisha said that's good, Toya. Steve said,
hey,
"Oh, you heal correct." Oh, I did read that one.
Hey,
yeah. So I like
Creisha.
What you
did
said.
you get my invite? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay, but that's good that you put it out there.
Creisha, did you get my invite to my birthday party? Girl, we'll talk after the show. Okay, go ahead.
I think that, you know what the hardest part is? Really, I really made this statement over the weekend, I don't know if I really want to get as much as I want to be in a relationship, right? Because I know me. I know my heart. Okay. I know love very well. But I'm sitting back do I really want to get into this again? Stuff has happened to me. And I'm like, do I really want to get into giving anybody a chance and then take the risk of the possibility?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Mother E said, how do you know if you heal if you don't get back in the game?
You gotta be in the game.
Mother E. Can we clap Mother E up, please? Clap Mother E up.
Mother E, you might need to call.
Give her 2 or 3 claps.
She told me to give you a clap again, Mother.
Because you know why? Because we look up to the elders in our church.
Right.
And sometimes over the years, we've gotten information that wasn't necessarily correct. We've gotten information with girl, just stay by yourself.
Right.
Girl, just stay single. Girl, just focus on them kids. Girl, just make sure you at Bible study. Girl, just make sure you at Wednesday night service. Girl, just make sure you doing this, that, or the other. And none of that promotes actually being with a mate.
Word.
None of that promotes that.
It teaches isolation.
Toya,
I never thought of that. You blessed my entire life. She gonna have 780 claps. That's gonna be more than what I gave her.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. We instill that in black women. No other race of woman does that.
Misery wants company.
Hey,
wow, Toya, I promise on everything. I never thought of that. Mother,
Wepa.
If you get a chance, Mother E, give us a call 646-233-1302. 646-233-1302. Mother, give me a call, because Mother E also said a new man can't pay for old man's mistakes.
Nope.
And it happens far too often.
Yep.
Does that happen a lot?
I heard.
Have you ever been treated funny because of somebody dealing with somebody who messed over them? Or
I have.
I'm sure.
Really?
I'm sure.
All right.
Like, yo, you tripping because it, all right, yo, go ahead. I'm good.
All right.
You know what? I promise you, I feel like somebody just told me something like that. And I can't remember who, but at the end of the day, those situations of I'm going to treat this new person a certain way because of what somebody old did, that's not fair. That's not, and then you can't sit back and say that you want love or you deserve love and you're not giving a chance to the person that can actually give it to you.
Let me complicate this even more, right? Let me complicate this even more. What about people that didn't get it right in a previous relationship and is now trying to give the new person everything that the old person wanted, and the new person don't want that, and now you have issue with the new person because they don't want what the old person wanted, and they're talking about, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I never asked you to do this and that. The last person asked you to do that. That's not what I want.
So that's
you trying to correct your mistakes with the new person.
You got to get to know the person,
what
they want, and get to know what they need.
Yep.
What is? Oh, Mother E says she's cooking. You got to get to know what a person's want and needs are. Otherwise, if you just do, you could be wasting your time. I've done that. And the thing is, I've done it thinking I was doing the right thing, and it's not what that person needed. Obviously, because if that was the case, I'd be in a relationship with them. And I think sometimes we think that, I don't know, there's this element. Do I get a point for element?
You get a point for element.
Okay, thanks. I think there's this element of, if I do repeat what the old one didn't want or didn't gravitate to, I get a point for that too. Didn't gravitate to, maybe this person will see a side of me that the other person different, but you're dealing with two different people.
You're dealing with two different people. What if I don't want, okay, women are supposedly like flowers, and I like flowers. But
I love roses. I'm putting that out there. I love roses.
See, I don't like roses. Okay, so if a man is dating you, right, and then starts dating me, and then starts bringing me roses every week, and I like orchids, and he goes, what? And now we got an issue in a relationship because I say, oh, babe, you know what I mean? I don't really like roses like that. I like orchids. What you talking about? I'm bringing you top premier roses. These roses is from blah, 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 and blee, blee, blee. And I'll be like, okay, but I like orchids. So now something's wrong with me because I'm not you.
They got orchids at ShopRite?
They do.
Actually, let me tell y'all something.
They do.
I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Some dudes, they like, what it look like? I don't know orchids.
I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all better not sleep on ShopRite flowers.
No, ShopRite got some banging
ShopRite
flowers.
got some banging flowers.
Yo, I want the guys to know where they can get orchids because they watching.
You can get orchids from ShopRite. You can get orchids from Home Depot. You can get orchids from Lowe's. Yeah, I like orchids. But again,
go ahead.
If you like roses and I like orchids, and now he's trying to correct his mistakes with you through me, now we got a problem in this relationship because of what he didn't do for you and yours.
So how do you... So if a man tells you, if you tell a man, listen, I like the gesture, but I don't like roses or not. There it is. But am I wrong for saying that maybe he should say first, what kind of flowers do you like?
He could. And even if he got it wrong the first few times, you know, obviously relationships are all about communication and comprehension.
Yes,
so not just communication, because you got to understand what the person is saying, because sometimes people just talk. So it's the first couple times, oh, thank you for the roses, babe. Thank you for the roses, babe. You know what, babe? Honestly, I really like orchids, though. And if he's listening, if he's paying attention now, by the time I said it once or twice, bro, you better start bringing orchids and stop bringing these daggone roses, because I told you flat out, I appreciate the gesture, but can you bring orchids and not roses? You know?
That's a very, very good
scenario.
It's a good way of showing love. If you're not paying attention to what they said, then you're not really loving them.
Exactly.
Like, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for them.
Ooh,
you want to please the person.
Didn't Jada Pinkett say that about Will?
Oh, man.
She did.
What she said?
She said, you was planning all these parties and doing all this stuff for me, and it was supposed to be for me. She said it wasn't for me. It was for you, and it was for you to look good.
Wow.
I don't trust her.
I mean, again, Jada is not the barometer. Listen. Jada is not the barometer of trust, marriage, or any of those things right now. We all know that. I was just saying that she literally did
Now,
say
I feel
that.
you though. It made sense.
She did
but I
say
had girls
that
from all
about
hoods,
Will
but not
at
Baltimore.
the round table, and he said he had to learn to not do that.
It's about
So,
what
at
the
the
Don't
other
have no
round
person
table.
Baltimore
needs.
chick. I'm
It-
sorry.
You
my
do need to
Baltimore.
find out what the other person needs.
You do.
You do.
You do?
Yes.
I'm
You
just
know
saying.
why?
I'm saying don't have no Baltimore girl. Like
Oh well, I don't know about Baltimore
I
chicks. I'm
can't.
sorry, I don't.
I can't have no Baltimore chick. That be. Shout out to my Baltimore people. I love them. Y'all ever had a Baltimore relationship?
Do I know?
Women. Like I'm sorry, but Baltimore is
I've
a
never
different
dated
animal.
nobody.
And
I've
I
never
was-
dated nobody from
I don't
Baltimore.
think I
You see what I'm
have
saying?
either.
Not
That's where
because
Will
I
messed up.
wouldn't or anything. I
No,
just
you
never,
you haven't because you don't, and it's not meant for you.
Well, look
This
at
is
God.
my part. Like yo,
Look
y'all
at
done.
God.
I don't think
No,
I have.
I done had with the Brooklyn, whatever. Like I can name
Oh,
hoods,
God,
Yeah.
please let's not talk
Yeah.
about
but
Brooklyn.
I cannot say. I cannot say Baltimore.
We'll talk about that after the show too.
You know, the Bronx, Uptown. We can say some hoods.
Look, Tiffany, you was just at the house. We'll talk about that. After.
You know,
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
But
talk
I'm
about
talking
that
about-
after the show.
y'all
Oh!
said Baltimore.
what time is the show over?
Listen, Will,
Will
we'll
Will
talk.
messed up by having
Wait,
somebody.
y'all-
I done had a Philly.
Do y'all have your Do y'all have your?
It's a
phone?
little different. It's a
Yeah.
little different.
You got your phone, Jay? Where's your phone?
My phone, where
right
is
here.
it?
So I'm gonna read a couple of comments,
Ain't nobody in Baltimore, my dude.
and I want y'all to look at what I. You don't have. Don't read it. This is just for our
you-
little
what you-
friendship.
Yeah, I'm
thing.
not reading this.
Hold
Look
up,
at
now,
what I-
don't say that because now the general
No,
ain't in the joint
no.
now, and he's done feel that ain't right. Can you put him in the
I'll tell
same?
him over wings.
General, I ride for you, baby.
I'll tell him
like,
over wings. Look at what I sent y'all.
That
in
wasn't me.
Instagram.
That wasn't me, Norm. That
So-
was Tiffany.
Look at this here. Lisa Simmons said, "There's nothing wrong with ShopRite." That's right. Jeanette said,
Oh, no, it ain't.
exactly. And Costco. I never had Costco's flowers before.
Oh, I'm sure they got some nice ones.
I've never
Nah,
seen them.
word.
I'm sure they got
Tasha
some
said,
nice ones.
"It's about clear communication and active listening."
Absolutely.
Tracy from Orlando said, "I'm allergic to flowers, but I love to draw them." Lakia said, "Follow direction is very important."
Yes, it is.
Lisa Simmons says, "It's all about connection." And my auntie Nadine just jumped on. Did you see what I put?
Hey, auntie.
You saw what I put?
That's your word.
That was a mess.
'Cause I had a
Yeah,
fossil.
that's
I was
different
happy.
though. That ain't flowers. That ain't flowers.
Did you see what
I
I
did, and that ain't flowers. That's different.
Amen.
That's ungrateful.
Y'all, amen.
Go ahead.
Y'all, all I'm saying is I think Taj,
I didn't
not
know they
Taj-
made watches.
Yeah. Ask me how I know.
Cause you fancy. I gotta ask you. Like, what we
I
talking
am
about?
done with you right now.
Yeah. Never again, though.
No doubt.
So until I walk the plank and get remarried,
Time
because
X.
Boundaries.
boundaries.
Okay.
That's what we were talking about, Toya.
boundaries.
What did you say about the whole boundaries component and how we need to have boundaries in relationships? And I
Yeah.
want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
Be okay with setting boundaries without feeling guilty.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, just being healthy, period, requires you to have boundaries, and that's in any relationship. That's in a parent-child relationship. That's with your spouse. That's with your friends. That's with your job. That is with any kind of relationship that you have. You need to have set, healthy boundaries so that you are comfortable. You're not overextending yourself. You're not, making sure that you have the bandwidth to be able to deal with whatever it is that's going on in that relationship. If it's overextending you, if it's stressing you out, if it's putting you in a headspace or something that you can't deal with, then no, our health is in question right now. We are at an age where everything affects your central nervous system. Everything
Word.
affects your health. Everybody is on medication. They're on Xanax. They're on this, that, or the other. And that is a lot of times it's because we don't have boundaries. And especially us as women, and especially us as black women who always want to save the day and always want to go out of our way to do everything for everybody without taking care of ourselves, it's a problem.
I want to throw this.
It
thing,
is a
but I don't wanna
problem.
break Norm's
You
thing.
have to have boundaries, and you have to make you matter, and you have to be able to take care of yourself too and have a balance. It's
Word.
imperative. It's a listen, and this is somebody. I don't want nobody that's watching the show to think, oh, okay, well, she obviously don't got nobody to take care of or selfish, this, that, or the other. No. I have 2 children. I am divorced. I take care of my mother. I am a caregiver for my mother 24/7, and I have a full career that pulls me away at any given moment. So I am always taking care of other people. I have a wonderful friend group that I say that they are my wise counsel. So I'm always interested in somebody else's life and checking in and talking and this, that, or the other. But I do that with boundaries and I do that with balance. So I'm not consistently overextending myself to the point where these relationships that were heaven sent now all of a sudden are stressed out and I don't know how to value them. No, absolutely
you can't be
not.
heaven sent and then turn into something hellish.
No,
it just don't make no sense. Thank you, Auntie Linda. I just saw your inbox. It popped up saying powerful message.
Hold on, I'm late with this because Toya needs them bombs.
Toya,
for that one right there. The bombs on. I was just saying it. You know, like you was going. I'm sorry. Yeah, you could have. I
didn't have to stop.
I was in the train.
Yeah,
my fault,
she really
Toya.
didn't have to stop.
Word up.
Because this here, Toya.
Yeah, no, you.
I want to get to some of these comments. Lisa Simmons said boundaries and having a standard.
Yes.
Having a standard.
Who said that?
Lisa Simmons.
Lisa Simmons.
She said
yes.
A standard will keep you if you want to be kept.
Lisa Simmons don't like Ruby Tuesday like that.
Nope,
she don't like that 2 for $20.
Notwithstanding.
Not for the
I mean, the 2 for 20 is good sometimes. You just can't marry the 2 for 20.
It is at Fridays.
Fridays is different than Ruby Tuesday.
Fridays is good for an hour.
We talking about Ruby Tuesday. Y'all don't like that 2 for 20 for real. Y'all don't. I'm sorry.
Tasha said, absolutely, Toya. Boundaries are essential. And then Lakia says, yes, Toya. And don't let people step over that line. Norm said, you need some time to get to know you, though, and love yourself. Your happiness should never depend on someone else.
Nope.
Mother E said, Toya is the bomb.com. Do that bomb again. And then Lisa Simmons said, true happiness, love yourself first.
Yeah.
Hey, Bishop Smith. Good to see you. Thank you, Bishop, for joining on here. We talking about this love thing, talking about relationships and having boundaries.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I always say that my next is going to be my best. I don't know what my next is going to be, but I know and expect my next to be my best. Reverend Kirk Morton. Hey, Rev. Good to see you. I got a chance to see you and hug you at the brunch. It was so good to see you. But I promised myself that my next will be my best.
Okay.
What does the best look like for you, and what does the best look like for you? Which one of y'all go first?
What it look like?
What it look like?
I'm living in the moment. And I know my best look better than the shape up I got on Saturday because my barber got me a little bit off angle.
You know what?
Right now. My best.
Look,
what did you think?
I'm just not with him. Who your barber? You know what? We'll talk about that.
James is my barber. I love him. It's like my brother. James Walker. James.
Oh,
James,
yeah. Okay.
That's like my brother. But
if it look bad,
no, it looks good uneven. It's an uneven, great job. Like, this is what it is, but it's not what I want.
No.
Because I'm going for...
No, because if you engage with him, then he going to keep going. So I'm just not even going to get engaged.
What does my best look like?
It's not.
My best looks like me smiling right now. My best looks like my happiness right now.
Okay.
But he's not making me look my best when I want to be my best. You know, this is what it looks like right now. Like, if I don't have my constant joys, I'm not going to be my best. And my best looks like a constant joy, continuing to practice my joys and just living life like that. That's what my best is going to be. It's not going to be I desire the big house and the dopest car and all that.
But it's beyond that.
It's beyond all that. So my best looks like, look, me still having peace within myself and joy within myself, and y'all can still entertain being around me.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm not being a dreadful person. I'm not being a downer. Right. As long as my spirit is like that, we good.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm actually going to
I'm very simple. Hold up. I'm very simple. You want something?
Yeah, I'm going to...
Peer pressure. Y'all, she good like that in real life. She got Henny. Don't that look brown?
It don't look like nothing.
That's a rock. She got
like
that Diddy juice in here, y'all. Y'all think. Clear.
Diddy Schweppes.
Y'all know the people who got that habit.
Uh-huh.
They pour it in that
pour it in
bottle.
that bottle.
Shake it up.
They pour that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
This water.
Can't tell.
This water.
I got my mother like that one time.
Oh, no.
Had a water bottle, put Bacardi in it one time. She goes to work. I forgot I left the bottle in there. What did you have in this bottle? I was like, yo, my bad, it was Bacardi in the joint. My fault. Like, I mixed it with, So,
That's funny.
That's not her, y'all. Come on, let her back in church.
that's
The doors of the church are still open. The doors of the church are still open.
not getting
y'all.
kicked out the
They not-
sanctuary.
Don't let her get kicked out.
I'm glad about that.
We good.
Glad about that.
I'm not.
Hey, cousin, I see you. Toya, what's the best look like for you?
I'm gonna have to piggyback off of what Jason said. Next time around, peace, joy. You know what? I'm different, right? And I'm different in that I need to be able to be, and that, I don't want to say different like I'm like, as super special or nothing like that. But I need someone that will allow me to be 100% of myself without trying to. I'm not saying don't try to correct the things that, in areas where I need growth and in areas where I need, a man to lead. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about just my personality and who I am and my ideas and the fact that I like being authentically me. I need someone that isn't intimidated by that. I need someone that isn't insecure behind that or wants to change me or mold me into whatever it is they want me to be because I'm their wife this time around. You know what I mean? Right. And so for me, happiness looks like freedom within my relationship.
Freedom within the relationship.
You know what I mean? The freedom to be me within my relationship because you actually like me for me. You know what I'm saying?
Who were in vogue when you just said freedom? That when you said that was going in my head.
Right, I need that because I did not have that in my previous marriage. And I think I may have only had that in one other relationship. But that 10-year one, which was why I stayed, because even though I could be me, they wasn't the best person for me, but I could still be me. You know what I mean? So there were bits and pieces and parts that were still good, and that's why I stayed. But anyway, I need to be able to be me. I don't try to change who I am, not in a sense like I'm always right about stuff because clearly I'm not. I'm human. But my creativity and my personality and being outgoing and all those things, you can't be insecure behind that.
Toya?
And that brings me joy. That brings me peace. That brings me happiness. And long as we're reciprocating behaviors with one another, that's
but see, even that, right? That part.
I had to wait.
That part.
I had to wait.
Because so many people get married for different
She want to
reasons.
clap her hands so bad, y'all.
I want to clap. I want to clap. Yeah, I want to clap. I want to start clapping. Right, I want to, but I'm trying not to. So you see, I'm controlling my hands over here. But people get married for different reasons. Everybody don't get married. People don't marry each other for the same reasons. You have so many people that will be like, oh, I love my husband, I love my wife, but do you actually love Tyrone? Do you actually love Clarissa? Or do you love who they're supposed to be to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, people get married for different reasons, and I just need to make sure me and my partner are on the same page with why we are coming into union and joining into one with each other. That I need that. I didn't have that before.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. That right there is just, I just feel like melting, because that's more than everything. Mm-hmm. And it may sound like a lot to somebody, but it's really not. It's very simple.
It's a lot to some people because they have not gotten to the point where they even know that they want that. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody who is married, who wants to get married strictly out of loneliness, for someone who wants to get married strictly out of the fact that they feel like they're supposed to, right? Their family is pushing them, and that's what they're supposed to do. Or for somebody who wants to get married, you have a lot of people out here who just want to get married because nowadays it's like a badge of honor or like a trophy, like just to be able to say
Marriage is
I'm
more than
married.
that.
Not that you have a healthy and productive marriage, but just to say that you are, it supposedly sets you aside and puts you different, quote unquote. Y'all see my fingers, from other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you married somebody that just wanted to be married to say they're married, and you're in it for all of the other reasons, y'all gonna have issues.
Toya, I gotta ask you because I ran into a issue with somebody and dude from another nationality. He was like, I know you like my wife. I know you like her. Now I'm like, hold up. I thought she was married to somebody else, and I wasn't. It wasn't even that with me and the young lady.
Yeah.
But he was dealing with her. He wasn't legally married to her. Spanish dude, Puerto Rican dude. And she was still married. That's not the point. Well, it is the point.
Yeah.
She was still married to
somebody else.
Her husband, but they were separated.
Mm-hmm.
But
talked
he
about that.
came to me and he said, yo, this is my wife. I know you like my wife. And I'm like,
No.
I don't like your wife. Like,
No.
But
No.
the point is, he still felt they was married.
Y'all weren't. They
So
weren't.
now, does it always have to be the traditional I do? Like, is that the big deal? Or can you just play to make pretend
No,
and say,
we don't
that's
pretend
not,
around here.
But this is because you were saying other nationalities have it right sometimes.
Right.
And they're living
Right.
as if they are married. He's
Right.
supportive. He's with her. They do what they do. That's his
Jay,
wife.
no.
In
I've
his
done-
mind,
no.
in his mind, that's
No.
his
I've
wife.
done stuff.
No. The only thing that ain't mine on
Because
here.
it's one thing as the woman, but as the man, he's like, that's my wife.
The only thing that ain't mine that I'm claiming is this hair. That's it. That is it.
Y'all gotta do the I do. We still gotta go through that process
That
of
is it.
I do. I just saw that episode with Dwayne and Whitley. That was the illest.
Yeah.
Until you do that, it ain't no make
It
it
is-
pretend.
No, we ain't
All right,
pretending.
let's make that clear.
We ain't
No doubt.
pretending.
Nope.
No.
We
No
not
doubt.
pretending.
No,
At the end of the day, it
no.
either is
My wife.
or
Or it
it is
ain't.
not. One
is
of the
or it
two.
ain't.
Ain't no in
And for
between.
everybody that's always like, oh no, marriage is just a piece of paper.
Wepa.
Get that piece of paper and then see how much weight
Right.
it holds in your life.
Listen,
Get the piece of paper
No
and
doubt.
then tell me it's just a piece of paper after you get the piece of paper, please. Yeah, I don't
in
play them
divorce
games.
and in death.
I don't
Trust
play
me
them
when
games.
I tell you that.
Mm-mm.
Because I think sometimes people don't understand it's more than a contract. People forget the word covenant. Marriage is a deep and enriched covenant.
Absolutely.
And then
Absolutely.
you become this person.
Yes, you do.
You know,
you do.
and so
Yes, you do.
mm,
Yes, you do.
I don't know. I know one thing. I just pray that the next time around that my best is just loyal and loving me.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
And I pray
Just
that for you
lo-
too.
Thank you.
I do.
Just loyal and loving me.
Yeah.
No hidden agendas. No, I want to be with you. Then next thing you know, what you don't. Then I don't want all of that.
Right.
Just be loyal. Know how to be honest. Now, at the end of the day, things do happen,
Yeah.
right? Things do happen. Sometimes things get ugly. It is what it is, but there's something about love that'll go ahead and bring an element of clarity if you really want clarity and you want the truth.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's it. That's it. Just loyalty and love. You know what someone said to me? Make sure next time, make sure that the relationship you're in or when you get married, that the person loves you more than you love them.
Ooh.
And when I heard that, I said, I'm going to be honest with y'all and just hear my heart when I say this. I thought, I don't even know if that's even possible. Because how is somebody, I know how I love. Is somebody even capable of doing that?
That's that Bronx talk that you got. Like you discovered love. Like you made love. Like can't nobody love better than you. It started in the Bronx. Like
Absolutely.
somebody can. Or somebody can
No hidden agendas, Kel. No hidden agenda. You know,
There's so much I want to say about that, but we about to be at the end of the show. We going
you
to
can
talk.
say
We like to talk after the show.
Because at the end of the day,
You gonna let the general back in the group chat? Cause he might cut everybody's mic off and people watching, they're gonna be like, yo, what happened? It's general, I'm riding for you.
oh, Mother E said he has to be willing to die for you. Mother, I told somebody that I was with. I was in a relationship for a long time.
General.
Hey,
Just talking about you.
No, it wasn't me. It was Tiffany.
I told her to let you back in the group chat. I don't know what she
never
about.
kicked you out
I said
the
you
group.
gonna cut her off.
It was
The whole
Tiffany.
mic, everything gonna
I
shut
never kicked
down.
you out the group.
She
It was
playing
Tiffany.
games.
It was Tiffany. It wasn't me.
I never kicked you out the group.
I do not care. I can find a better.
Mother, I had told somebody. I had literally, there was one person that I was actually with that I actually would have been willing to. Mother E said, he has to be willing to die for you. I want that kind of reciprocity. If you see me in a situation, what would you do for me the same way I would stand up and do it for you? Would you be able to love me when I'm in a moment, when I'm in a mood? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I can be moody.
We all
People.
can.
You know what I'm saying?
That's human.
I don't.
That's human. You don't not get into relationships with people because they're human. That doesn't even make sense.
Right.
That doesn't
And
even
I
make
think,
sense.
but I think sometimes there's a measure of there's this perfectionist that
That's
people
new.
want.
That's
Is it-
new,
what
Tiffany.
is
That's
going
new. That's
on?
new.
This
This new dating realm.
age thing
Everybody has to be the epitome of perfection.
something, and I'm not.
And that's new.
This
happened with
perfectionist, I can't
filters.
do it.
That's right.
Filters and
new.
talk shows.
That's
the
new.
game
That's
up.
all of that is new. This is dating and relationships from people who are freestyling, right? They don't really know what
The
they're doing.
metaphysical.
You see what I'm saying?
Word up.
They don't really know.
stickety bum stickety bum.
Yeah, like they freestyling all the old school rules. They done changed it into
Word.
something else that don't even make sense, and you just everybody trying to figure it out.
What year did all
there's
this
a-
start changing? Because the way that we know stuff to be, all
That's
of this
new.
stuff is
That's
new.
new. That is new. That
You
is
want to
new.
say within the past 5 years?
Shannon Sharp talking to Ocho Cinco said he can't even be with a woman if she passes gas or goes to the bathroom. So she can't even be human.
But she could be with somebody who pants is tighter than yours. Toy.
Yeah, because his is.
It
I mean, he
is.
had my whole
Word
outfit
up.
on.
He did.
And
He had
my
that
whole
green. Yo.
outfit on.
Then he did
But
the little pack on
he
the
did,
side.
he
Like,
did.
hold up.
He had-
was like this. He
Right,
came out,
right.
He came out like this.
Yeah.
With the,
He had my whole outfit on, but he can't be with a woman if she passes gas or goes to the bathroom.
Nah,
Like,
I'm
what
cool.
kind
I'm a
of...
vegan. I'm a vegan.
But this is a man? This is a man? Whatever.
Right.
There you
That's
go.
new.
Y'all hear him too?
Oh,
That's
y'all
new.
know what that is? Did you hear the keys
She
just
said,
now?
jingling, jingling, jingling.
Y'all know how we do. Whenever Norm come through with those keys.
Jingling, jingling, jingling.
Right. It's
Jingling.
time to go. I'm going to read Kelly's comment real quick. Kels says, I just watched a husband leave his wife in the building, and he waited till he got outside and called her and told her he was outside. He passed her floor to save himself. This was during the earthquake. He left his wife. Oh, we going to have to do a part 2. Kels, I'm going to tag you in the next one when we go live next week, because this whole thing, are relationships worth getting into? We're going to talk about this next week. Oh, Lord. All right, Lord willing, if God said the same, I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thank you,
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
See you guys next week. Bye.